The Carrington Event, 1859, the day the Sun attacked Earth. On September 1st, 1859, a British amateur astronomer named Richard Carrington spotted a blinding white flash erupting from a cluster of sunspots. Less than 18 hours later, Earth was struck by the most powerful geomagnetic storm in recorded history. Known as the Carrington Event, this solar superstorm lit up the skies with auroras so bright that gold miners in the Rockies woke up to make breakfast at 1 a.m., thinking it was dawn. While it was a spectacular light show for the Victorian world, it serves as a terrifying warning for our modern, electrified civilization. The Telegraphs Go Haywire. In 1859, the high-tech network of the world was the telegraph system, and the storm threw it into chaos. The massive influx of charged particles overwhelmed the wires, causing pylons to throw sparks and telegraph paper to catch fire spontaneously. In a surreal twist, operators in Boston and Portland found they could unplug their batteries entirely and transmit messages using only the celestial power of the storm itself. It was the first time humanity realized that space weather could directly attack terrestrial technology. The global auroras. The geomagnetic disturbance was so severe that the northern lights, aurora borealis, usually confined to polar regions, were visible as far south as Cuba, Hawaii, and Colombia. In the southern hemisphere, auroras were seen in Queensland, Australia. The displays were blood red and intense, causing widespread confusion. In South Carolina, witnesses described the sky as appearing blood red, leading many to believe that neighboring cities were on fire or that the end of the world had arrived. The physics of the perfect storm. Carrington had witnessed a massive coronal mass ejection, CME, a billion-ton cloud of solar plasma. Typically, a CME takes days to reach Earth, but this one arrived in just 17.6 hours. Scientists believe a smaller storm had cleared the path just days earlier, allowing the Carrington CME to travel at extreme speed. When it slammed into Earth's magnetosphere, it compressed the magnetic field, inducing massive electrical currents in the ground, the very currents that surged up into the telegraph lines. The modern threat scenario. If a Carrington-class event occurred today, the impact would be apocalyptic compared to 1859. Modern society is entirely dependent on delicate electronics. A storm of this magnitude would likely fry high-voltage transformers, melting the copper windings and causing a cascading failure of the global power grid that could last for months or years. GPS satellites, essential for everything from banking to air travel, would be disabled, and radio communications would be blacked out, potentially causing trillions of dollars in economic damage. Are we ready? The frightening reality is that we are overdue. Ice core samples suggest these superstorms hit Earth roughly every 500 years, with near misses occurring far more often. A Carrington-class storm narrowly missed Earth in 2012. While space weather forecasting has improved, our power grids remain vulnerable. The Carrington Event is not just history. It is a preview of a future disaster that we are racing against time to prepare for. The Carrington Event proved that our planet is not isolated from the violent temper of our star. In 1859, it cost us some telegraph papers and gave us a light show. Today, the price would be our modern way of life. If you enjoyed this deep dive, follow and subscribe the channel for more videos like this.